ดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ
It is the 23rd of May 2553 BE or 2010. Good morning everyone. I am Sananpan Rotsan.
and I am Narupon Jantra Kunsili.
Welcome to Meditation for Peace program, an educational program that offers you Buddhist ethical conduct and mental discipline for a better life.
Yes, our program broadcasts every Sunday morning from 4 to 5 a.m. Thailand time from the Dhamma Media channel of the Dhammakaya Foundation in Thailand.
5 days from now, all nations will celebrate the greatest day of mankind, that is the Vesak Day, which marks the day of birth, enlightenment, and entering to the great passing away of the Lord Buddha.
With deepest gratitude to Lord Buddha, today we would like to reflect on his discovery and teaching us to have the right thought and the right understanding.
Speaking of right thought, it denotes thoughts of selfless detachment, thoughts of love, and thoughts of non-violence, which are conducive to the practice of ethical conduct.
And only with this ethical conduct peace will prevail in our society. Another thing which falls under wisdom of Buddha is right understanding, which is the understanding of things as they are or seeing things in a true nature.
What the Buddha means by right understanding is the understanding of the Four Noble Truths, namely the suffering, the cause of suffering, the cessation of suffering, and the path leading to the cessation of suffering. This understanding is the highest wisdom.
Thank you. What we generally call understanding is knowledge, and intellectual grasping of a subject according to certain given data. This is called knowing accordingly, or anupota. That is not very deep though.
Real understanding is called penetration or pativet, meaning seeing things in a true nature. This penetration is only possible when the mind is free from impurities and fully developed through meditation.
Right. And this is the reason our program want to introduce you to the practice of meditation. And we are now want you to join us in meditation practice with the most venerable Parajapana Visud, Luang Por Thamma Chayo, in Dhammakaya meditation method, so that you can experience and learn the teaching of the Buddha by yourself.
We will see you after this.
ต่อจากนี้ไปให้ตั้งใจให้แน่แน่วมุ่งตรงต่อหนทางพระนิพพานกันทุกๆคนนะลูกนะให้นั่งขัดสมาธิโดยขาขวาทับขาซ้ายมือขวาทับมือซ้ายให้นิ้วชี้ของมือข้างขวาจรดนิ้วหัวแม่มือข้างซ้ายวางไว้บนหน้าตักพอสบายๆหลับตาของเราเบาๆพอสบายๆคล้ายกับตอนที่เราใกล้จะหลับอย่าไปบีบเปลือกตาอย่ากดลูกในตานะจ๊ะหลับตาสักข้อลูกไม่ถึงกับปิดสนิทนะจ๊ะพอสบายแล้วก็ทำใจของเรานะให้เบิกบานให้แช่มชื่นให้สะอาดบริสุทธิ์ผ่องใสไร้กังวลในทุกสิ่งไม่ว่าจะเป็นเรื่องอะไรก็ตามให้ปลดให้ปล่อยให้วางให้ปลดให้ปล่อยให้วางให้คลายความผูกพันจากทุกสิ่งทำใจของเรานะให้ว่างๆว่างเปล่าจากความคิดทั้งหลายทั้งหมดนะจ๊ะ ปล่อยวางหมดทิ้งทุกอย่างวางทุกสิ่งเพราะว่าสรรพสัตว์และสรรพสิ่งทั้งหลายเมื่อเกิดขึ้นตั้งอยู่แล้วก็ไปสู่จุดสลายเสื่อมไปด้วยกันหมดทั้งสิ้นจะเป็นคนเป็นสัตว์เป็นสิ่งของตึกรามบ้านช่องแม้แต่โลกใบนี้ก็ต้องเสื่อมสลายไปเพราะฉะนั้นสังขารร่างกายของเราก็จะเป็นเช่นนั้นแหละไอ้นึกถึงความเป็นจริงของสรรพสัตว์และสรรพสิ่งอย่างนี้ใจจะได้ปล่อยวางได้แล้วก็มาระลึกนึกถึงว่าเป้าหมายของการมาเกิดเป็นมนุษย์นั้นวัตถุประสงค์หลักก็คือจะมาทำพระนิพพานให้แจ้งสลัดตนในพ้นจากกองทุกข์อย่างน้อยก็มาแสวงบุญ มาสร้างบารมีเพื่อจะเอาบุญต่อบุญเอาบารมีต่อบารมีเนี่ยให้กลั่นกายวาจาใจเราให้สะอาดบริสุทธิ์จนกระทั่งหลุดพ้นจากกิเลสอาสวะทั้งหลายพ้นจากการเวียนว่ายแต่เกิดโดยเฉพาะหมู่คณะของเรามุ่งไปสู่ที่สุดแห่งธรรมนี่คือวัตถุประสงค์หลักของชีวิตนอกนั้นก็เป็นเรื่องรองลงมาต้องจับหลักของชีวิตให้ได้เมื่อเรามีบุญวาสนาได้เกิดอยู่ในร่มเงาของพระพุทธศาสนาอย่างนี้เนี่ยเราก็จะต้องศึกษาคำสอนพระสัมมาสัมพุทธเจ้าแล้วก็ปฏิบัติตามคำสอนนั้นเพื่อจะได้เดินตามรอยของพระสัมมาสัมพุทธเจ้าในที่สุดก็จะหลุดพ้นจากความทุกข์ทรมานของชีวิตเข้าถึงความสุขอันเป็นอมตะได้เช่นเดียวกับพระสัมมาสัมพุทธเจ้าและพระอรหันต์ทั้งหลายนะจ๊ะเพราะวัตถุประสงค์ต้องการให้ใจมาหยุดมานิ่งอยู่ที่ศูนย์กลางกายฐานที่ 7เพราะหยุดเป็นตัวสำเร็จที่จะทำให้เราได้พบต้นทางสายกลางภายในซึ่งจะนำเราไปสู่พระรัตนตรัยได้เข้าถึงพระรัตนตรัยได้เข้าถึงพุทธรัตนะธรรมรัตนะสังฆรัตนะหรือก็ถึงพระธรรมกายในตัวจะเป็นกายตรัสรู้ธรรมเป็นผู้รู้ผู้ตื่นผู้เบิกบานแล้วสมบูรณ์ไปด้วยจักขุญาณปัญญาวิชาและก็แสงสว่างเป็นอุปกรณ์ในการศึกษาเรื่องราวความเป็นจริงของชีวิตและก็เป็นทั้งสรณะที่พึ่งที่ระลึกที่แท้จริงของตัวเราและก็จะได้อาศัยพระธรรมกายนี่แหละนำไปสู่อายตนะนิพพานหลุดพ้นจากกิเลสอาสวะไปสู่อายตนะนิพพานเพราะนั้นต้นทางที่จะเข้าถึงพระรัตนตรัยเมื่อใจหยุดนิ่งนั้นมันจะเป็นดวงใสๆคล้ายกับดวงแก้วที่เราสมมุติต่างแต่ว่ามันจะเป็นดวงที่สุขใสกว่าและนำมาถึงความสุขอย่างที่ไม่มีประมาณเป็นความสุขที่เราหาไม่ได้จากที่อื่น มือนได้รับการยืนยันจากผู้ที่ได้เข้าถึงนั่นแหละไม่ว่าจะเป็นชาติไหนศาสนาไหนภาษาใดเผ่าพันธุ์ใดเมื่อฝึกใจหยุดนิ่งซึ่งเป็นของสากลที่ทุกคนทำได้พอหยุดนิ่งเข้าถึงดวงใสแล้วเนี่ยก็มักจะพูดเหมือนกันอย่างกับถอดเทปกันมาหรือไปนัดแนะกันมาพูดทั้งที่อยู่กันคนละทวีปคนละประเทศแล้วก็ต่างความเชื่อด้วยว่าเป็นความสุขที่ยิ่งใหญ่ไม่มีประมาณไม่อาจจะหาจากที่ไหนได้ไม่เคยเจอพูดไม่ออกบอกไม่ถูกทีเดียวดวงธรรมดวงนี้จะมาพร้อมกับความสุขอย่างนี้จะเป็นพระเป็นเณรเป็นญาติโยมสาธุชนหรือทุกคนในโลกถ้าได้ตรงนี้แล้วก็มั่นใจได้เลยว่าจะเข้าถึงพระรัตนตรัยในตัวถ้ารักษาดวงธรรมดวงนี้ไว้ก็ปิดอบายไปสวรรค์เพราะว่าใจผ่องใสไม่เศร้าหมองเป็นดวงใสใจจะหยุดนิ่งต่อไปเองถึงตรงนั้นเราก็มีหน้าที่ดูไปเฉยๆดูปรากฏการณ์ที่เกิดขึ้นมาด้วยใจที่เป็นปกติเหมือนเราไปดูภาพยนตร์ที่เราไม่รู้ว่าตอนต่อไปจะเป็นอย่างไรหรือเรื่องราวต่อไปจะเป็นอย่างไรเราก็ดูอย่างเดียวแต่นี่เป็นโรงมหรสพภายในเป็นมหรสพสีขาวสีใสที่สูงส่งเรามองไปเดี๋ยวเราก็จะเห็นดวงนั้นขยายแล้วก็เดี๋ยวจะเข้าถึงดวงศีลดวงสมาธิดวงปัญญาดวงวิมุตติแล้วก็ดวงวิมุตติญาณทัสสนะดวงธรรมต่างๆก็จะพุทธผ่านมาทำให้เราเข้าถึงกายในกายที่มีอยู่ดั้งเดิมไม่มีใครไปทำให้มาเราไม่ได้ทำให้เกิดขึ้นมาเป็นกายอยู่ดั้งเดิมใจมันก็จะใสบริสุทธิ์เพิ่มขึ้นยิ่งใสยิ่งบริสุทธิ์ยิ่งสะอาดก็ยิ่งมีความสุขที่กว้างขวางขึ้นไปเรื่อยๆเพราะฉะนั้นเราก็จะเป็นมนุษย์มหัศจรรย์เมื่อใจเราหยุดนิ่งสนิทติดตรงกลางกายเห็นดวงใสๆเห็นพระใสๆเห็นแสงสว่างภายในนะจ๊ะเวลาที่เหลือต่อจากนี้ไปอากาศกำลังเป็นใจกำลังสดชื่นเบิกบานให้ลูกทุกคนหยุดใจนิ่งนุ่มละมุนละไมกันต่อไปให้ลูกทุกคนสมหวังดังใจในการเข้าถึงพระรัตนตรัยในตัวทุกคนนะจ๊ะต่างคนต่างทำกันไปเงียบๆ
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the mental exercise of the Buddhist spiritual path that brings clearness to your mind.
Since your mind is pure from the impurities, from brief accounts of the Four Noble Truths that we told you earlier, one may see this is the fact of life that we encounter in the cycle of lives. In Pali, it is called samsara.
Yes, and not only the knowledge of the Four Noble Truths the Buddha taught, he also chose the way of life to be practiced by each individual so that one can reach moral, spiritual, and intellectual perfection to break free of the samsara.
The knowledge is called the Noble Eightfold Path. It is self-purification through self-discipline in body, word, and mind, and to me it is the most complete moral code that exists. I will conclude with this quotation from Professor Rice Davis. I have examined every one of the great religion systems of the world, and in none have I found anything to surpass in beauty and comprehensiveness as the Noble Eight Path of the Buddha. I am content to shape my life according to that path.
And what about you? Would you like to give it a try? However, before we delve into that issues, let's hear from the testimony of the ladies Tamathayadas. These young ladies from Mongolia and Indonesia will tell you about what they learned from the practice of this teaching of the Buddha. Meet them in the interview episode by Kun Jun or Miss Jantipa Wanichikun.
And we will be back to bring you more on Meditation for Peace after this, so please stay tuned.
Swadika. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the interview episode of Meditation for Peace. Last week, we have heard from the young ladies about the Lady Dhammadaya International. And this week again, we will hear more about this great project from the three young ladies. Let's have a warm welcome to these beautiful ladies. Miss Bayatufchin Grambert.
Sawadika.
And Miss Onun Bachulun.
Sawadika.
Miss Maria Magdalena Unita.
Sawadika.
Maybe I'll start with, can I call you Tufchin? It's just like a short name for you, right? I think it's easier. Okay, Tufchin, maybe you want to introduce yourself because I heard that you're from Mongolia and you're a teacher, right? Maybe just short what school you teach and what do you teach in Mongolia?
I am from Mongolia. In Mongolia, I am teaching the Japanese. In
You can speak Japanese?
Yes.
Wow.
And teaching at the university. And it's my second trip in Thailand.
To Thailand. Okay, how about Anand?
Okay, I study in National University of Mongolia in senior year, and from Mongolia too. And it's my first time in Thailand. I'm so happy to.
And what year is your study in the university?
Senior. Now I'm from 1st of September. I'm senior.
You're a senior.
Yeah, senior.
Okay, how many years will you study?
4 years.
4 years?
Yeah.
Oh, you look too young for that.
Oh, I'm so young.
You look like you're 18.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
But I think another one is Maria, right? Because I was surprised that when you mentioned about your age. You want to introduce yourself, what you're doing in Indonesia.
I'm from Indonesia and I work here as voluntary to help Indonesian people.
Okay, you work for the Tamkaya Foundation in the temple, helping the Indonesian who come to this temple.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the area that you help?
About temple.
Okay.
This temple.
It's in communication, help with the communication to make them understand.
Yeah.
Okay. You three joined the Lady Dhammadaya International 2009, and I believe this is the first time here, right? And I'll start from you first. Tufchin, what is your decision? What was your decision in join this project?
Meditation.
You're interested in meditation.
Yes,
Is this the first reason that you want to join?
Yes.
Okay.
And I want to know more and more about Buddhism and Buddha teaching. and I want to develop my meditation experience.
And what is you think, because you come from Mongolia, over there is Buddhism too, right? The Buddhism and you're Buddhist too. What is different of the Buddhism there and here that you find out that you want to come and learn meditation here?
Yes, it's just different. In Thai, it's I heard and Theravada, and in Mongolia is Vajrayana. Differences is often in clothes or in tradition.
Okay, of monks, different
yes.
like monks, a monastic style too, right?
And the temple's design or and living in a temple is different.
Okay.
But Buddha teaches is similar, I think so.
Okay, the Buddha teaching is the thing is the same, just a different style of like monastic life and how the people are they're doing here.
Yes, I think it's outside is different. Inside is all Mongolian people and Thai people all wants to be peace.
Well, they have the same inner peace, right? And behavior of Buddhists, right? Like us, right? What do you think? How is different?
I think not so much differences between us in Mongolian people and Thai people. But we don't do meditation in Mongolia.
You don't do that much, or you don't do it at all in Mongolia?
Yes, lay people, almost lay people don't do meditation. Almost in Dhammakaya meditation.
Okay.
And other meditation methods have now in Mongolia.
Okay, your Mongolia start to have like teaching meditation to other people, like ordinary people now, right? And okay, you on what was your decision in joining this project?
Yeah, of course, the first it's meditation and Thai culture, because when I hear Thailand or Thai people, I just see only how to say. When I see elephant, I just remember Thailand, and here I know that much better than 1 month ago. And
You experience, you have the real experience in getting to know the country and the people.
Yeah, especially. And of course I wanted to know more about Buddhism because I've never studied Buddhism so much harder in Mongolia. And
Why was that? Because they don't teach Buddhism that much in Mongolia, or they just don't have time to study that?
Actually, I never interested in.
Never interested?
Yeah. Actually, I just heard about Lumpia Mongol, and I interested to know much about more Buddhism, so I came here. Yeah, and I've never interested in before. My grandma go to temple, I just follow her and do chanting, but I never done that from my real heart.
Okay.
But Lumpia Mongol told me about much more about the Buddhism.
Okay.
So I just, okay, let's try.
You think because the monks, the Mongolian monk, right, explain to you more about Buddhism,
Yeah.
right, and you get to understand more about the religion. Now it's got your interest that you want to learn more.
Yeah.
That's very nice. Well, not too late.
I'm happy about that. It's not too late, and I'm really happy. I'm really happy to live in the temple. At first, it was a little bit, kind of a temple culture shock I had. Just missed why everything I done, everything they told me, I was just why. Now I feel better. I can
You understand it better?
Yeah,
You have-
I understand better why we have to do this. You know, 8 precepts. I know about the 5 precepts, but the 8 precepts, at first it was a little bit amazed. Yeah, it's okay.
You understand what's important to keep the 8 precept
Yeah.
sometimes, right? We don't need to have the 8 precept all the time. If you think that, well, cannot, right? At least you have the 5 precept to practice, right? And now you know that if you can, the advance to take that 8 precepts, right? And all of you take 8 precepts during the training?
Yes.
Well, that's very nice. Okay. And about you, Maria, what caught your interest in joining this project?
Actually, at the first time, I'm not interested with this program, and then my sister told me you must join to this program because this is good for you. And then okay, I joined to this program because I want to know about meditation, and then I want to know about activities Buddhism because I am Christian.
Okay.
And then when I joined to this program, this is good for me to change my habit and many things I got from this program.
Okay, because the first time you said you didn't want to join this program, right? Why? Because you said you're not Buddhist, and why you're not interested, or what did you think that time that you are not interested in this program?
Because I
But it's very interesting to share your what you think, right? Maybe other people say, okay, what you think, maybe they have the same thought as you. Maybe it's good to share.
Yeah, okay. Because I don't like about meditation.
Because you never understand what is meditation about.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why. And then I try to find about what's the mean meditation, because in my religion we don't have meditation. We just pray, and same with meditation, just close our eyes, and with this program I know about meditation and what the benefit of meditation.
So you know that you don't need to be Buddhist to practice meditation,
think so.
right? The meditation is good for everyone.
Yeah, it's good for everyone.
Well, where's your sister? Your sister here with you?
Yeah, I live with my sister.
And your sister joined this project too?
No, because she got problem with
Okay.
that accident.
It just accompany you here.
Yeah.
It's very nice sister you have. Okay. And how do you adjust yourself to this environment? With Mongolia, of course, it's different than Thailand.
Yeah, everything was surprising me.
It seems so you do very well because I saw you joking with your friends and
Yeah. It's just how to say. At first, when it came from the airport, that the head was like, I just can't
Culture
breathe.
shock?
Yeah, not a culture, the weather shock. Yeah, it was so hard to me. And about the 2 weeks later, I just used to it. Yeah. And about the cultures, at first the you know that we have to be in the temple. We have to be like, how to say. There's so many cultures, so many don't do this, so many things.
so many things to learn.
Yeah.
You say.
Yeah. At first it was so hard. Our mentors tell me that don't do this. I just like, oh, why? It's just a normal thing. Why can't we do this? And after the Dhamma talk or something like that, I just realized it's important to our lives. We have to follow the rules. Yeah. I wasn't flexible at all. I wasn't flexible at first, and now I can do Yeah.
You accept things, you accept some rules and you follow. It's like you learn about your self-discipline.
Self-discipline?
Yeah, I think so. But did you come here you learn more about self-development?
Yeah, sure.
Wait, that's a nicer word to say, right?
Yeah, I developed myself so. Yeah, I developed it. I know. A way different. Who am I? 1 month ago, when I came here, I was a little bit, how to say, stubborn or something. Yeah, no, it's okay.
But you know yourself better now, right?
Because of meditation. Yeah.
Meditation and also the training you have from here.
Yeah.
Okay. And how about you, Tufchin? And because I heard that they teach you about like so many things, right, in this project, right? What do you find a change in you? You think it's a change in you? Because Ona said she have a change. She knows a change in herself. How about you? You think you anything changed in your life?
Yes, I changed. It's for me. I have only 2 breakfast and lunch, no dinner.
Okay.
And
That's an egg precept, should you say, because no dinner.
no, not 8 precepts, only dinner, not dinner.
Okay, you just don't want to take dinner.
Yes.
Okay.
And,
You just learn that. It's just
yes,
maybe 2 meals is enough for you. Is that right?
Yes, I think so. Maybe. Actually, I don't need.
You don't. You say what you say. You don't need to eat a lot. You just
Yes.
eat enough.
Yes, I think
Okay. Any other
And-
changes in your life?
Change. It's my meditation experience is, I think, more developed, and my understanding of Buddha teaching is where change. I have to say changing or developing. And I learned a lot of things.
Okay.
And so, and I want to say a good one thing is that I was learning about the Buddha from my childhood, and Mongolian Buddhism. I read a lot of books, but in here is just differences have, and I think I thought before forgiveness is not merit,
Okay.
and
Forgiveness.
yes, and one time after the Dharma talk, I understand forgive is a very big and important merit,
Okay.
and I understand I have to forgive
Forgive more.
many people, many friends, my friends. It's a big change for me.
Okay. You learn about more things now because you think that important to your life right now. You learn to forgive to people, to so many things, right? Learn to maybe just what I said is like center yourself, be very peace in yourself, right?
Yes, I was. Before I was, I can't forgive that person. I thought, and I was very angry inside me. And now I understand about it, and I'm very happy now.
Welcome back again. I hope you enjoyed the interview as much as we do. However, seeing is believing. So please come and see for yourself. The Tamatayada's training program is designed for both male and female trainees and offered to local and international applicants.
You can contact Venerable Ronapop at 081 5566376 for the International Male Training Program scheduled for July. It is our time now to meet with Venerable Sander Kemat Thammo. He will deliver the teachings of the Buddha through his Dhamma talks, so please reap the benefits from it.
He meditated and developed a new perspective on things. And he was surprised like that. He was surprised of the power of his mind that occurred. That he was able to understand that this happened and was able to cope with it. He didn't feel very serious about it, very heavy about it. He could develop a new perspective on things. Understood that his father's death was just one of the inevitable facts of life. And he had to be strong to face that fact. One man is working at our temple. His name is Pei Kun. He started looking at the pursuit of his career differently once he started to meditate. He used to be a businessman, taking care of, does anyone know? The sales department, I suppose. And once he knew about meditation, he talked with some friends of him about the importance of doing good in our lives, doing good deeds. And he then felt that the happiness of no desires is lasting. That was the words that he used. The happiness of no desires is lasting. If we have no desires, we feel really happy. How is that? This is hard to explain to anyone who hasn't meditated before. Sometimes our mind, we don't realize it that much, but our mind is always wandering around. When we sit down, come back home from our work, we'd like to grab a magazine, we like to switch on the television. When we are at our work, we always have to do 3 things at the same time. Check our mail, talk with our colleagues, do this, do that. These days we do many things at the same time. We find it hard just to focus on one thing. We find it hard just to be still. Some people tell me that I can't just meditate and be still. They tell me that, Lompi, I can't do it. I just feel it's not good just to do nothing. Feel that they feel guilty, I have to do something. I tell them that, no, you are doing something. You're just doing the work of the mind. It's just like a wall in a house. You need to have a wall in a house. And you ask, what is the wall doing? It doesn't do anything. But it's important. If we don't have a wall in a house, then the whole house will break down. So we need walls in the house, and the same way we need stability of mind. So once we meditate, we understand this. If we meditate regularly, we find that our mind develops a quality that it can actually be happy and content just being there. Just doing nothing. Which means that whatever we do, whether we open our eyes or close our eyes, we don't need anything that much. We just do it because it's useful and good for ourselves and others, but we don't need so much to get this, get that, to get attention, to get honor, to get a high status, high profession, big occupation or something like that, to get a good job, to get good credentials or something like that. Just feel that all of that, those things might be useful and good, but we don't really feel this great need for our mind to be outside. We feel we're happy inside. Many people meditating regularly talk about developing a stronger intuition, discovering answers inside that they could not have hoped possible. Some artists meditate and they simply bring their mind to the center and they can find the image that they're looking for. one big businessman in Thailand. His name is Anand Asawapokin. He's the manager of the company Land and House. He managed to pull his company through the economical crisis of 1997. One of the ways he said he coped with this crisis and the personal problems that he faced with his own company is that he was very much patient and quiet about it. He said he meditated regularly. When he meditated regularly, he gained a sort of quiet and patient attitude. When debtors, when the people came to ask money from him, the people that he borrowed money from, the people asking for money then would sit next to him and he would just be smiling, saying to them with great confidence that I'll find my way through this crisis and I'll get you your money back. He told us this story about his life. And he said that because of meditation, he was able to find that confidence that convinced the people that he could do it. And he was able to postpone his debts. He was able to overcome the crisis. He was also able to find new ideas to develop his company through meditation. There was one medical student called Andrew, and he said during his medical studies he had to go without sleep for a long time sometimes. And sometimes it was very difficult for many people because he had to work very hard. During your medical studies, sometimes you have to do internship, work experience. It's very hard work, but he could do it because of his meditation. He was able to endure it. These are all very simple examples. There are a lot more spectacular examples of which I have told before in a previous episode on a healthy mind and a healthy body, about people who are actually were able to overcome cancer by meditation. But these things are sometimes hard to believe for many people. I would have to invite that patient to talk about it, him or herself. There is more than one example of these people. Some people are able to discover and develop new ideas in their work because of meditation. Meditation is like a way to practice, not to be led by your thinking, not to be led by your patterns of thinking that you have in your daily life, but to break through. Because when we meditate, we focus on one point. All those patterns of thinking that are fixed, that are old patterns of thinking, that are not creative. These patterns of thinking, therefore, we can overcome. We can find new ideas, creativity, things that we never thought of when we meditate. I myself was meditating before I came to the temple and used to study art. And I found that meditation helps a lot to be more creative in the things you do and the things you design. So meditation helps us to take more charge of our lives, to look more at things in our lives, at what are the things in our lives that we would like to aim for. What things in our life can we really control? What things in our lives we can't control? And to really take charge of those things we can control. This is the perspective of the law of karma. Like in this poem, that is an anonymous poem from the book called The Book of Virtues from Mr. Bennett. If you were busy being kind, before you knew it, you would find you'd soon forget to think it was true that someone was unkind to you. If you were busy being glad and cheering people who are sad, although your heart might ache a bit, you'd soon forget to notice it. If you were busy being good and doing just the best you could, you'd not have times to blame some man who's doing just the best he can. If you were busy being right, you'd find yourself too busy quite to criticize your neighbor long because he's busy being wrong. So when we focus on those things that we really can do in our lives, that is to do good, to do the things that are right, to help others, to give to others, to be generous, to stick to our moral principles, and to practice meditation most importantly, we find that these things are the real treasure, are the real things that we can take with us in our lives. All other things might change, might disappear, might become less. We cannot take them with us. They cannot really be a permanent part of our character as our daily deeds can. Because our deeds shape our character, and our character is what shapes our destination. There is one story to illustrate this. There was one woman living in a village, and this woman, this village was there was a flood, and the entire village was completely. The water came into the village, and the entire village was flooded, and the entire village was filled with water. And now this woman was living in this village, and she was standing in the water as the water was coming to her knees, and now a boat was coming. And this boat were other villagers trying to rescue those who had not run away yet from the village, because the water was rising and it was very dangerous. So they were trying to rescue everyone who was still remaining. And then she was still there, and they said to her, "Please join us on the boat. Come on the boat and we'll get you out of here." But she said, "No, I will stay here, and the higher being, the higher intelligence will save me." And as she was sitting there, as she was standing there, the water rose and the boat went away. And the water came to her chest, and another boat came. And this time the villagers said again to her, another group of villagers said to her, "Please join us, come on this boat. The water is rising now. It's very dangerous, please join us." But she said, "Don't worry, the higher being will take care of me, the higher intelligence will take care of me." And then the water rose until it rose so high that she had to find a way to swim, but she couldn't swim very well. And then the last boat came and said to her, "Please join us, otherwise you won't be safe, and you might be in danger. We will save you. Please join us on this boat." But she said, "No, don't worry, the higher being will save me." And the boat went away. He didn't know how to help her. And then she died. She drowned. And then she went to heaven. And she went in the story, which is of course not a real story. She went to this higher being, higher intelligence. And this higher being said to her, spoke to her. And she said to him, "Oh, I waited for you to save me. Why didn't you save me?" And he said to her, "I sent 3 boats to save you. Why didn't you get on one of these boats?" So this is another example. An example of waiting for signs, for a belief in providence, belief in justice.
study of His Excellency Mai Tan reveals the foregoing analysis that can be concluded on the basis of firm evidence and concrete facts that Buddhism is not a religion, it is a science in terms of the empirical method is employed.
It is also a philosophy in terms of its field of study. It may appropriately be termed as the most advanced empirical philosophy.
You can call it a culture or a spiritual culture if you like. It is also noted as a way of life and ethical system for inner peace, leading to the cessation of all human sufferings.
Apart from that, it is an art of living, a problem-solving methodology in its most advanced and sophisticated form, and it is important for serious studies at schools and universities by students and scholars alike, as well as an art of living or a branch of knowledge to be applied in everyday life by every one of us.
One of the attributes of Lord Buddha teachings, however, is his open invitation to everyone to come and practice Buddhism and see for oneself here and now in what way Buddhism is unique.
Let us therefore not be content with the traditional myths and misconceptions about Buddhism. Let us pursue our careful and serious studies to see what Buddhism really is.
In that attempt, our program brings you the following video presentation in order for you to experience the joy Thai people had in upholding the Buddhist doctrine and conduct activities for humanity based on Buddhist introduction. Let's watch it together.
DOU จะทำให้โลกเปลี่ยนแปลงเป็นโลกแก้วด้วยแสงแห่งปัญญายุคแห่งความสมหวังได้เชิดฉายดังอรุณโนไทยเริ่มไขแสง DOU จะทำให้โลกเปลี่ยนแปลงเป็นโลกแก้วด้วยแสงแห่งปัญญา
สีขาวคือดวงใจใสพิสุทธิ์ดังจันทร์เพ็ญผ่องผุดกลางเมฆา
สีทองเรืองรองอารามตาคือธรรมกายที่พึ่งพาสัมสัตว์ทุกจักรวาล
สีแดงคือสายโลหิตของผู้รู้แจ้งผู้เป็นแสงแห่งปัญญาความสุขสาน
ผู้ตื่นแล้วจากความลับไหลไม่ยาวนานผู้ประสานความแตกต่างให้หมดไปเราคือดวงตะวันสันติสุขของชาวลาจะนำพาชาวโลกสู่ชีวิตที่สดใสจะร่วมกันปลดปล่อยชาวโลกให้เป็นไทยที่ท้องบ้านบังคับไว้ด้วยปณิธานเราคือดว
วิทยาลัยธรรมกายแคลิฟอร์เนีย DOU เปิดรับสมัครนักศึกษาใหม่ระดับปริญญาตรีตั้งแต่วันอาทิตย์ที่ 16 พฤษภาคมถึงวันอาทิตย์ที่ 20 มิถุนายน 2553 และเปิดรับสมัครนักศึกษาปริญญาโทตั้งแต่วันนี้ถึงวันศุกร์ที่ 28 พฤษภาคม 2553 สอบถามรายละเอียดเพิ่มเติมได้ที่ 02-901-1013 02-831-2261 หรือ www.dou.us
We hope you enjoy our enlightened live episode.
The Buddha in the first sermon announced, "Light arose in me. In things not heard before, we were most delighted to bring you some, if not all, of his teachings, and we would like to remind you of the nature of a wise man, that he who has understanding and great wisdom does not think of harming himself or another, nor harming both alike. He rather thinks of his own welfare, that of others, that of both, and of the welfare of the world."
We hope all that we have brought to you today will bring you the understanding of why the United Nations proclaim the Vesak Day, the greatest day of all mankind. See you next time. Goodbye.
สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ